This is example number 10. In example number 10, from the following information of incomes and losses of Mr. Chandru, compute gross total income after set of losses for the assessment year 2020-21. Okay, first point is income from salary. This is the salary head income. Second is income from let out property, 50,000. 50,000 is the income from let out property, and loss from self-occupied property is 80,000. Okay. The second point and third point are related with house property. Second point, third point related to house property. And fourth point D is loss from non-speculative business, 1 lakh is there. Non-speculative business loss is 1 lakh. Then profit from speculative business is 1,20,000. 1,20,000. So you have to adjust the non-speculative loss in the speculative income. Then income from interest on security. Income from interest on security, it comes under the other source. Other source. Regarding capital gains, there are 3 points. One is short-term capital gain. Second is long-term capital gain. Third is long-term capital loss. Simple adjustments are there. And if you see the problem, you see this. You see the problem carefully. The first point, salary income is 80,000. Salary income is 80,000. Then next is income from let out property. Income from let out property 50,000. And loss from self-occupied property means house property, SOP. Loss is 80,000. So if you adjust the loss on SOP in the LOP, loss on income from let out property, what is the answer? 50,000 is the income, 80,000 is the loss. And what is the balance of loss?
30,000.
30,000 is the balance of loss. Then whatever 50,000 you adjust, that is called as set off under section 70. That means inter source in the same head. 30,000 balance of loss is there. That 30,000 balance of loss, you are permitted to adjust in other heads also. Other heads. Other head means it may be in the salary, business, capital gain, other source. From all the sources, it is possible. Okay. So 80,000 is the salary income. Out of salary income, you adjust the remaining loss. Remaining loss in the house property. Remaining loss in the house property is 30,000. You adjust 30,000. What is the income from salary?
50,000.
Okay. So salary income is 80,000. Out of that 30,000 house loss from SOP, adjust. So 50,000 is the income from house salary. Then house property income is 0. Okay. Then business income. Regarding business income, speculative income is there 1,20,000. In the 1,20,000, you deduct the non-speculative loss 1 lakh. What is business income?
20,000.
20,000. Then income from capital gain. Short-term capital gain is 2 lakh. Then there is no short-term loss. Long-term capital gain, H point, 2 lakh is there. Long-term capital loss 50,000. What is long-term capital gain net?
1,50,000.
1,50,000 is the long-term capital gain. 2 lakh is the short-term capital gain. What is the total capital gain?
3,50,000.
3,50,000. If you take the total of these, that is the gross total income. Gross total income. Okay. So you see the solution. Computation of gross total income for the assessment year 2020-21. Income from salary is 80,000 less set of loss under section 71. Set of loss under section 71 means loss of other head. Loss of other head means house property. You may write it here as house property. In the bracket you write house property. That is 30,000. Remaining 30,000 you adjust, not total 80,000. Remember this. First you adjust in the same head. If it is not possible to adjust in the same head, you adjust the loss in the other head. Therefore, under section 71 is 30,000 you deduct, 50,000 is the income from salary. Then income from house property, I'll write 50,000 is the income from house property. Then set of under section 70 means loss on SOP, same head. 70 section, 80,000 is there. Out of 80,000, 50,000 is adjusted and remaining 50,000 set off under section 71 in salary. 30,000 is adjusted in salary as per section 71. Okay, this is the house property, and house property income is 0 because there is no income. Then come to the business income. Business income is 0. Smuggling or speculative income is 1,20,000. 1,20,000 is the smuggling income. There is no loss. So smuggling income is 1,20,000. Then income from business total income from business is 1,20,000. In 1,20,000, you deduct set off under section 72. 72 deals with business income. 1 lakh rupee you deduct. Then 20,000 remains. That 20,000 is the income from business. 1,20,000 is speculative business, and business overall business income is 1,20,000. In 1,20,000, 1 lakh is adjusted. Remaining 20,000 is the income from business. Then come to the capital gain. Short-term capital gain is 2 lakh, and there is no short-term capital loss. 2 lakh is taxable. Then long-term capital gain is 2 lakh, less long-term capital loss 50,000. Balance of long-term capital gain is 1,50,000. So ultimate capital gain income is 3,50,000. 3,50,000 is the ultimate capital gain. Okay. Then come to the carry forward loss. There is no carry forward loss. Other source, income from other source, 1 lakh rupee. Other source is interest, that is interest 1 lakh rupee. You take 1 lakh rupee and take the total. Total is 5,20,000. 5,20,000 is the gross total income. Gross total income is 5,20,000. This is the point you remember. Okay. And that 30,000, you remember the 30,000 loss in house property. It may be recovered in your business income. Business income 20,000 is there. In 20,000 you recover. You keep the salary as it is. You keep the salary as it is. You recover 20,000 in the business and make business income 0. Then come to the other source. 1 lakh is there. Out of 1 lakh rupee, you recover 10,000, right? 90,000 taxable. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ 20,000 ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದರ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 10,000 ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಒಂದ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಗೇನ್ ನೀವು ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, 3,50,000 ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿದಾಗ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ನಾವು ರಿಕವರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. This is the point you remember. Come to the next problem. And now I come to the 15 marks problems. The next problems are based on 15 marks. Remember this. 15 marks questions. The following particulars relate to the income of Mr. Ravindra for the last 2 assessment year. You see this problem. In this problem, 2 years information is given for you people. Not a single year, 2 year information is given to you. They have to calculate income from, gross total income for the 2 years, 1920, 2021, 2 years. You see the information given, business profit before charging depreciation, first point. Second point is depreciation for the current year. Third point is unabsorbed depreciation. Fourth point is unabsorbed business loss. Regarding this, I have explained in the theory that in the current year income, first you deduct current year depreciation. Sequence wise, you have to adjust. The sequence is first is you have to take the business profit for the current year. In the current year business profit, you have to deduct current year depreciation first. Current year depreciation. Then after current year depreciation and current year capital expenditures, then you deduct previous year business loss. After the previous year business loss, you deduct previous year unabsorbed depreciation. And last you deduct capital nature expenditure. This is the sequence I already told in the theory part. And one by one tell me the first answer. I will not solve this problem, you have to solve the problem. ಇದು ನಾ ಏನ್ ಬಿಡಿಸಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಐತಿ, ನೀವ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, business income for 1920 ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ? First you take 2 lakh rupee, current year depreciation deduct 1 lakh. You deduct 1 lakh, then your answer is 1 lakh rupee. Okay, 1 lakh is the current year business income. In the current year income, first you deduct last year business loss, 4 lakh rupee. 4 lakh rupee is the next deduction. So it is not possible to deduct 4 lakh rupee. You deduct 1 lakh rupee. So current year business income is 0. You do like this. 2 lakh less current year depreciation 1 lakh, balance 1 lakh. Less unabsorbed business loss. Unabsorbed business loss 1 lakh. Out of 4 lakh, 1 lakh deduct. Okay. Balance is 0. Income from business is 0 for 1920. And in the next year, you see there, 8 lakh is the income. In the 8 lakh, first you deduct unabsorbed depreciation, current year depreciation 80,000. 7 lakh 20,000 is the balance. In the 7 lakh 20,000, next you deduct business loss 3 lakh. If you deduct 3 lakh rupee, 4 lakh 20,000. In the 4 lakh 20,000, you deduct 2 lakh, your balance is 2 lakh 20,000. Your balance is 2 lakh 20,000. 2 lakh 20,000 is the last answer. ಎರಡು ಸಲ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ರಿ. Assessment year 1920. Next is assessment year 2021. Like this, you solve this problem. And if there are any queries, you can ask me afterwards.